What if the Earth stopped rotating for just 1 second? Sounds wild, right? But let's dive into the chaos that would unfold in that split second. First, let's set the stage. The Earth spins at a whopping 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. Now imagine that sudden stop. What would happen? Instantly, everything not anchored to the ground would experience a force like no other. Picture this. You're standing still, but the ground beneath you just vanished. You're hurtling eastward at 1,000 miles per hour. And it's not just you. Buildings, trees, cars, and even oceans would be sent flying. Can you imagine the sight? The sky would turn into a chaotic ballet of debris and destruction, with everything being tossed around like a child's toy. But wait, it gets crazier. The atmosphere is still moving at that insane speed. So, while everything else comes to a halt, the air would continue to rush forward. This means winds would whip up to unimaginable speeds. Think of a tornado on steroids. These winds would tear through cities, uprooting trees, smashing windows, and flinging cars like they're made of paper. It would be pure pandemonium. Now consider the oceans. In just 1 second, the water would surge towards the equator, creating monstrous tidal waves. We're talking waves hundreds of feet high, crashing down on coastal cities. The devastation would be catastrophic. Entire regions would be submerged, and the death toll would be unimaginable. And if you think that's all, think again. Earthquakes would rock the planet. The sudden stop would release a massive amount of energy, causing tectonic plates to shift violently. Imagine the ground shaking beneath your feet, buildings crumbling, and chaos erupting all around you. But here's the kicker. When the Earth starts spinning again, because it has to, everything would go back to normal, right? Not quite. The aftermath would leave the planet in ruins. Recovering from such devastation would take years, if not decades. Entire ecosystems would be destroyed, wildlife would be displaced, and human life would be irrevocably changed. Now let's talk about gravity. With the Earth's rotation, we experience a slight centrifugal force that counteracts gravity. If that spin stops even for a second, the effects would be felt. For those at the equator, you'd feel a sudden increase in weight, making it harder to stand or move. And what about our technology? Satellites orbiting the Earth would be thrown off course. GPS systems would go haywire. Communication methods would fail, leading to a complete breakdown of society as we know it. Imagine trying to navigate without your phone, without maps, and without any sense of direction. Now, let's not forget about the long-term effects. If the Earth were to stop rotating permanently, day and night would be completely altered. One side of the planet would bake in perpetual sunlight, while the other side would be trapped in eternal darkness. Plants would struggle, animals would die off, and human life would face unprecedented challenges. So, as wild as it sounds, the Earth stopping for just 1 second would unleash a whirlwind of chaos, destruction, and change. Our planet, as we know it, would be forever altered. And that's a glimpse into the unimaginable consequences of a mere second of stillness in our spinning world. Just 1 second could rewrite the history of life on Earth. Isn't that mind-boggling? The next time you think about the Earth and its rotation, remember, it's not just a simple spin. It's life, stability, and balance. 1 second is all it takes to change everything.